Hey lovies, welcome back to my channel. And look what I have. I have my very own, I don't need a play button to recognize this accomplishment. 20K, you guys, 20K. And I really want to take this time to really thank my subscribers. This is a huge accomplishment for me. And I'm just so overwhelmed that I decided to get a cake, cut a piece, share some with you, share some with my family and friends, and just celebrate in such an awesome accomplishment. So 20K is all due to you guys, and I can't thank you enough. This Witchy Wednesday DIY, woo woo, Witchy Wednesday. By the way, you guys are loving this shirt on Teespring, and I really can't thank you guys enough. Every single time you guys order one of my merch items, it gives me the funding to go back out to Dollar Tree and get some other supplies and do things that you guys are loving on my channel. So thank you for always continuing to support, whether that's commenting or buying my merch on Teespring. A couple announcements. So today is going to be a giveaway. It's an extra special Witchy Wednesday. I'm doing a collaboration with my friend KraftyLeeny, so I'll leave her information below. And she's doing a breast cancer awareness. We know it's not the month for breast cancer awareness, but today is actually KraftyLeeny's sister's, Gloria's, birthday, and she unfortunately lost her battle with breast cancer. So one of the things that we had to do in this challenge is create things with pink, and it decided to be on a Witchy Wednesday, so I will show you the things that I created in honor of breast cancer awareness. And one of the items I'm going to be giving away to a subscriber. So all you have to do is comment below. US only, guys. Last time I did a giveaway, I had someone pretty far and it was very expensive to ship. So I'm gonna ask for this one, it be US only, and we'll have fun and we'll pick a winner. So also, KraftyLeeny had asked when we're doing our challenge is to really shout someone out that inspires you, right? And that kind of motivates you. So any women out there. And I really can't pick just one. So I'm going to put my women that inspires me to all of you guys, right? So I know that some of my subscribers, they're single women. I know some of them have gone through other divorces, and with the pandemic and trying to continue to work and feed their family, I hear you and you inspire me. I know that there are other entrepreneurs. I know that there are women who have quit their jobs and are either doing YouTube full-time or they're doing Etsy or eBay, and they're very successful at it, and you inspire me. I know there's women who are still using their voice for Black Lives Matter and having the movement still very important to them, and I see it every day. You inspire me. And lastly, everyone who has going through, everyone who's going through breast cancer, any type of cancer. I have lost my grandmother to lung cancer, and it's very important. So to the women who survive this every day, who've lost their battle, who just continue to see the positivity every single day, you inspire me. So this video and DIYs is very much dedicated to KraftyLeeny's sister Gloria and my grandmother Carmen. Okay, so thanks again everyone for subscribing, getting to 20K, and I hope that you enjoy the video. Okay, so here we go. The first Witchy Dollar Tree DIY is going to be this awesome, and I mean awesome, 3-card tarot spread. holder. So hear me out. We're taking this Dollar Tree sign and we're going to create a holder where you can place and see your 3 card spread throughout the week, throughout the month, however you want. So typically in my altar, I leave the cards laying flat, but not with this. So let's continue watching and we'll see how this comes out. I wanted to leave the rustic element on here, so if you see, I'm really just lightly painting over that wood design that's already on the sign, the Dollar Tree sign. So try not to cover that up unless you want to, but I really love that wood kind of distressed look peeking underneath the pink. Next, I'm just coming in with some detailing. I'm just going to be putting the rim of this in white, so that way it's just a really nice touch for our tray. And if you see the nail holder in the back, actually leave that there unless that really bothers you, but you'll see later how that really affects our 3 card spread. So this box I'm specifically using for my Mystic Wisdom Oracle deck, and it's such a gorgeous deck, like full of florals and things like that. So I kind of wanted to paint a little tiny mural to go along with all the cards. They are so gorgeous and I just love that really colorful floral look. Quick tip here is that you saw, or you can see in the video, that I traced my vines, the flowers and everything. Go ahead and trace that with a pencil. You can always erase your pencil lines, but it just makes going back and painting just so much more relaxing and enjoyable to do. So here, I hope that you're enjoying just a little paint along session. So you can see that I'm really bringing in the white from the highlights of the florals, and the deck, the cards themselves are very much like that too. So I'm trying to mimic the artwork on the deck as much as possible.
So my personal spread that I want to put here is reflection, passion, and initiation. So the first reflection is really, if this card comes to you, I want it all to be about how we can implement forgiveness, how we can reflect on what the card is telling us, and how that affects how we either change or incorporate those feelings and messages in our everyday life. The next card here is passion. That's for your middle card, and it really kind of hones in on the ideals of who you are. And if you're pulling a card, you might want to just really act on this card, and if it's something that you're even passionate about, that's even better. So I'm always looking for new inspirations and motivations and more passions. So if that comes up in my spread, it's more like to take these new ideas and again implement them in your everyday life. The last card in my 3-card spread box is initiation. And initiation is so important. It really tells you, pretty much guides you in taking the next step. What is the next chapter? What can you learn from your past mistakes? Those are all about initiation. And look at this Mystic Wisdom deck. It's gorgeous. And I love how this box really plays off of the cards. I love how the middle card kind of pops out a little bit. That's why I said not to really remove that little piece. And yeah, with one Dollar Tree item, you can have this box too. Next item is really fun. I don't know where this came from, but I saw the foam ring and I automatically wanted to do my version of a woodsy kind of cottagecore moon. So we're gonna cut into the foam ring and create your crescent. And you guys know that this is a very messy DIY. We're gonna be working with the moss and some hot glue. So this is really a fun project to even do with the kiddos. It's so easy. It's just, of course, adults will have to handle the hot glue, but if you have your kiddos helping you with the moss and shaping the moss, it can be a really fun project. So here you're basically seeing me lay down the hot glue. I will say, tip, you want the moss near the ends of the crescent to be very slim, and once it starts arching by the crescent moon, you want to fill that more with the moss, you'll see. So it gives the moon a little bit more depth. As you can see, I already had a package open and I've only used half of the package that was already used. So this didn't take much at all. So once you're done with the moss, you're going to want to spray a little bit of hairspray just to keep the straggler pieces from kind of coming off. But you can see here, it just happens naturally, not to worry. And you kind of want to give it that really rustic cottage look by taking some twine or some yarn, anything like that, and just wrapping it around your crescent moon. Next, keeping with the theme of breast cancer awareness, I'm going to be using pink florals to really just decorate my crescent. You can use dried flowers. I've seen these on Etsy and in Pinterest with dried lavender and other like colored mosses, and it's just gorgeous. But you can definitely DIY this only with a few dollars. Last step here is to add my crystal. I love adding a big chunky crystal to this moon. It just gives it that kind of whimsical and rough feel. But once you have this all tied, you can just simply tie it to your crescent and just leave it hang. And you guys, look what we were able to make with a styrofoam ring. It's so gorgeous and it's so vibrant. This was so easy to make and really a beautiful piece for your altar space. Our last DIY is a giveaway, and this giveaway is a spell jar of healing for breast cancer awareness. We're really gonna pack this puppy up with some really awesome herbs and crystals and the Dollar Tree essential oil that we had and a really nice message stone. So I'll go through that with you, but this jar is so pretty, and just to snazz it up and bring that pink in from breast cancer awareness, I'm just simply following the lines of the jar. Okay, here we go. So let's build our jar. The first thing we're going to want to do is take some Dollar Tree. It's almost like shredded raffia, just to fill the bottom so that we're not taking so many herbs. So the first herb here we're using is dead nettle, which is associated with happiness and positivity. And I love how you can already start to see the layering in the jar. It's so pretty. Next up, we're going to take a couple bay leaves, which is really awesome for strong healing abilities, right? So this jar is all about healing. Next up, we have thyme, which is really good for strength restoration, which is perfect for what we need. Up next, we have fennel seeds, which I love working with fennel seeds. It's good for healing, love, to encourage trust. So anyone who is really battling breast cancer, it's really important to have that element of trust along with strength, restoration, and healing abilities. This all matters. Next, I'm using my pink Himalayan salt, which I love to do, which really represents purity. Parsley, which helps to end misfortune. Next, we're going to be using a rosemary, which helps to have both a regular detox and a psychic detox. And rosemary also helps drive out unwanted entities. Peppermint, which is another awesome herb, is really good to revitalize the body and mind. And the last herb that we're going to use is hibiscus, which is really awesome for healing, psychic growth, and peace. We're going to put a few drops of this essential oil that I got from the Dollar Tree, which I actually really enjoy. This is more of like a relaxing type of feel, and I'm going to finish it off with a rose quartz, which is just such a loving energy stone. These black stones I love from the Dollar Tree. I think they are going to be awesome just to kind of put like words of power like I am here. And I'm choosing the words healing, which is what the jar is really supposed to promote. And once you're done, in the jar it goes. So that way your words of power, your crystals, your oils, and all of the herbs that we manifested are really nicely packaged in this Dollar Tree jar. Next steps are purely just for decoration. You can use a twine like I am now. I'm also using a piece of the colored canvas. I'm going to be selling this on my Etsy as strips by the yard soon, so check out that if you love these dyed pieces. But super simple. You can put pink ribbon, you can do whatever you like. I just really love the look of the twine and the roughness of the canvas. And of course, this wouldn't be a breast cancer awareness healing jar without the ribbon. This ribbon was just the perfect tie-in to this jar, and it just looks so pretty there. And I really hope whoever gets this can use this really just for any general healing properties. And I'm absolutely loving this healing jar. It's so special and so practical. I hope you guys loved my 3 pink breast cancer awareness witchy DIYs, and I can't wait to see you on the next one. Bye.